stream. What's on, y'all? What's happening? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Just I got the people in here. What's good, my people? What's good? What's good? Say, see you girls back on the truck. And my ass almost didn't come back. The girl fucked around, spent too much money at the house, and my ass gotta start ordering shit from Amazon. Just send me y'all order some little stuff that I ordered. And yeah. It wasn't all that hot. But that's what I try to get for trying to be cheap and shit instead of just going to spend the money I need to spend. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Hold on. I can't believe it, but I had so much stuff. But I enjoy my time being home. I got my flat screen TV up on the wall. Be so proud of you, girl. I did it all by myself and everything. Got my little 32 inch. I ain't gonna clown me on this. Don't clown me on my little 32 inch TV, but it's mine. You feel me? Ain't no ain't no pan on it. Ain't no runner center, ain't none of that jazz. Okay? It's all by in my I caught that little sale, baby. And that was that. What's good, y'all? Your girl is in Dallas. Okay. Happy to have my ass about Laredo. Can you believe it? I had to wait 2 hours for somebody to bring me a damn empty. Then I had to drive all the way down the road just to get moving. That's just how bad freight is right now out here on the road. And I'm like, you ain't got nothing. It's 4 different Walmart distributions, like right here in Houston. What I have to go way down the damn Laredo to pick up and load. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not feeling that at all. But that's how bad. That's how bad freight is. That's how bad freight is right now. And I was like, you gotta be kidding. I gotta drive 5 hours to pick up anything. And said, yeah, that's something we gotta move in. Unless you wanna go to California. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. October, November was a straight bust here at Hirschbach. It wasn't good. I didn't make any real money. Yeah. All these appointment times, y'all. Being stuck at these docks for hours at the end time. I barely made it home one time for the holiday. But I guess it was a blessing altogether. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to be with my mom, which was one of the most important things to me was being around her. And things like that. But yeah, Friday night, all that happened. I might take my ass home again for Christmas. I may not keep my ass out here because I end up popping off. Reefer is hurting too. Well, at least diesel was like $4.90 in Laredo. But every time I go down there, I get nervous as hell because they drive crazy as hell down there. The place I go to be so tight. I got to a place last night in Laredo, y'all, at like 9 o'clock. Tell you why they did not load me until 11 something this morning. I literally was park fam there like all night long. Sure. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I ain't know the two things was on. But yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sirs. Didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. I was like, what? And once I got military, to get damn paperwork. So I can hold on out to get that paperwork here. I don't know what that was about. For you, girl. Hold on. See. Is this me coming in? What's this? Or no? But yeah, if your girls back didn't want to be, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. My ass, I thought about not coming back. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's how disgusted I was for the last 2 months. Cause I want to do what I need to do for myself. Um, cause trucking is kind of worn me out. It really has. Um, I want some of my time back. I got to the point where I almost damn applied for some damn Family Dollar. And I'm gonna catch a slack for that. But goddamn, your girl almost did. Your girl almost sat there and popped for some Family Dollar, right? Popped for some Family Dollar and unload some damn trailers, right? And do that shit and be home, enjoy my spot, you know, and see my mom more often and all that old good stuff and all that old jazz. You know what I'm saying? That this OTR shit is old. This OTR is old as hell. My homeboy said he driving, put his dually truck up. Y'all heard on that end too, right about now. Yeah, why y'all do jobs? I'm going on with fuel surcharges. I'm always to get to the companies that don't have fuel surcharges. I don't get that. Now is not the time to take yourself to no woods, not give you any discounts on fuel. That should just be something basic. Nobody should have to tell you that if you've been driving more than 2 years. Okay, just throw it out though. Just to toss that on that really. Just toss that on that bike there. But now, guess what? Let's get this fuel because fuel is gonna go back up, y'all, in January. It's not through. Taking, going up and going up and going up. It's gonna keep still going up. What's the stuff curtain? Good morning, good morning, shit. Good morning. I just got parked. I just got parked like 30, 40 minutes ago. Like 38 minutes ago, I've been parked. So no damn good morning. I'll tell you the good morning. So how you doing, baby? The link is in the chat. You wanna come on board? Let me know if you hear me. But now I was thinking about not coming back. Y'all really was. I am exhausted. It's been 5 years of being OTR, and my ass is willing to be begging in tight ass damn spots like Dollar General, and I'm loading the whole fucking trailer up on that New Year. I don't know what I want to do something different. I'm rolling to PA, cause sweetie, I might be coming that way. Um, I might be coming that way after I get to where I'm going. This is going to Kentucky, so I might be heading that way anyway. I might be heading just that way after I deliver to Kentucky, Covington, Kentucky. But I could have been shit really the other day if they load me last night. They should have been. The dispatch gonna tell me that the load ready. You gonna get rolling and head down there and the load's ready. I get that load, they didn't ready. The load come from Mexico. She wasn't there till this morning. I said she for all night long. I'm tired of reefer. I'm so tired of reefer. I mean, it's cool or whatever, but mess with your whole week. The schedule is always your girl would think about doing something different. Not now, because I don't do job hopping. I got bills, honey. I don't have kids. I do have bills. You feel me? So I don't yeah, I don't want to do the job hopping now. I didn't do it the holiday. Okay, the girl will keep catching these little sales, things like that, whatnot. That was the girl want to do. About to struggle. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I am burnt out, y'all. I really am. I mean, if I'd have bought that, if I had somebody showing me the ropes and really teaching me when I first got in, instead of me winging it when I was training at school, the girl would have fleet by now. The girl been sitting her ass at home because the brokers are the only one that's damn winning. Should be told. Broker the only ones that truly win at the end of the day. That and the vendors. Us drivers, we get our asses caught in the middle. Okay, that's all that's just happening for us. We just get our asses caught in the middle, and we get broke down, get straight somewhere we was out on time, traffic breakdowns, accident. What? Well, the week we get our whole week messed up. So nobody's winning right now but the broker. So you see what Pinky went through his super ego. And I still can't believe a company like that still legally is legally able to operate. But hey, obviously they do. Because I looked at Super Ego. Super Ego got so many different names underneath them. So I was like, dang, so cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time of the year. I hope you got your little change saved. It's this to be a drought all the way into January. If you don't know it, it's your first year in trucking. You just started trucking 2 months ago. Congratulations. But what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just listening to you. I'm riding through the night.
Oh yeah, you're a night rider. On this reefer game, we got no trophy to be night rider. Shit.
Yeah, I'm a night rider.
Yeah, night rider.
Yeah,
Night rider.
I got this glider kit. So most of the time, the glider kit, it got the it's ELD exempt. So most of the time, I just ride at night.
You
So
do?
I'll pick up in the morning. I mean, I'll drop off in the morning, pick up, go to a truck stop, and then sleep, and then
Mhm.
hit out, and then drive through the night.
How the weather looking? How the weather looking over there?
Say that again.
How the weather?
Oh, it's cold.
It's
It's
cold.
cold.
Is it
Yeah,
snowing yet?
yeah.
Is it snowing yet over there?
I'm in Burbank, Ohio, so it was some snow flurries. It was
No
a little
flurry.
bit of that, but
No, yeah.
yeah. I'm headed to PA. Actually, I'm from Pittsburgh,
You are?
so yeah, yeah. I'm originally from there, so I'm heading to West Mifflin. I gotta deliver the Dunhams, so I'm gonna
Oh,
stop
shout out
through.
to PA. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Y'all,
Pittsburgh.
let's talk about Pittsburgh for a minute since you said it. Okay. Okay. Last time I was in Pittsburgh, is no slight to you. Okay. First of all, y'all need to fix y'all docks and situation that y'all got going right there. That shit
well,
is so bad. That shit is
Pittsburgh's a
kind of
whole.
like New Jersey. That
It's an
shit up
old
there.
city. It's an old city. So yeah, it's not really truck friendly. If you don't know the streets and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's stop and go. I don't even like going up there, but I know how to drive in there because I used to drive for Cisco locally there for some years.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like know the roads. But yeah, it's not truck friendly.
Yeah.
I live in Charlotte now, so
Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte or NC. I know a few of y'all watch me, but no,
yeah.
I'm a fuss to complain to you since you're here. Okay. Uh, last I was there delivering to like a private company. It's refill
Yeah.
Jalo, and it looked like it was a big facility by my phone GPS because I'm on the phone now. And I got this phone here, right, and I got my tablet, right. I got there, right, and the facility is smaller than what I thought. Right, the
Uh
driveway is long for the truck, of course. It's a 2-lane street. Yeah, I know y'all wrong for that, right? And then it's 2-lane traffic going. It ain't the same trucks going the same direction, right?
yeah. That's how
Then,
it is. It's stop and go, 2 lane traffic, stop
then
lights, stop signs.
right across from it was a trap house. Now I can tell you how I know it's a trap house right across from it. Because they had all kind of different damn dogs, right? And niggas was outside with their bottles and shit outside drinking, right? Niggas
do
had
you
shirts and shit off,
do
right?
you
Outside.
do you remember where it was at?
It was somewhere in Pittsburgh, whatever it was. In the house, like three different damn colors.
Do you know the
I,
company you delivered to?
I can't think of it. It was a dry reefer load. It wasn't a wet load. It wasn't food like supplies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was like, you got to be damn kidding. These niggas had no shirts on and
Yeah, it's hood everywhere in Pittsburgh. It
and
didn't
what
used to it didn't used to be like that, but yeah,
dang. That was like
it's
Pittsburgh. Come on, baby. This ain't gonna
yeah.
work for me.
Yeah,
When
I'm
a
from
house when a house is like four different colors, that's not cute. Right across the
yeah,
street.
they small, they old, they brick houses, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but y'all good people over there. I ain't had no real problem, but it was like, they helped me back in and everything. Had their bottles in their hand. Come on. You know? They helped me back in, helped the girl out. It was no problem. They give the girl no issue, but it was just the point of it. You feel what I'm saying? I said,
Yeah,
my drunk ass is
all they
going to help me.
all they know is weed and drinking and the bars.
Baby,
Yeah, it's a
baby,
bunch of bars up there. Weed. That's all they know.
baby.
Hustling as well.
Yeah, shout out
I
to
used
Pittsburgh, right?
I used
Shout
I
out.
used I used to hustle back in my day. Back in the day up there.
Yeah, shout out to
But
Pittsburgh.
but
Right?
yeah, I
Shout
feel
out.
you. I feel you. I've been driving for like 18 years.
Really?
So yeah.
That's a long
So
time. You still
so I
OTR?
did well. It was food service, Cisco and McLean.
Uh-huh.
But I did end up having I did have my own truck. I had my own truck. Uh, just just in March, I ended up having an accident. I ended up choking off some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I just left the house, went to Love's in Charlotte, and
Mm-hmm.
bought me some coffee. I was going to Georgia, and
Mm-hmm.
took a sip, coughed so bad. I mean, I coughed so profuse. I mean, like I just couldn't stop. Choke, passed out, couldn't catch my breath. Um,
Wow.
right at Kings Mountain. Went through the guardrails. I was going southbound. Ended up northbound. Rolled over my truck. Broke a lot of teeth and fractured my pelvis and my
Oh, Lord.
yeah. I mean, I was all right. I was able to walk, but I mean, it wasn't like it's fractured, but they wanted to check and make sure I wasn't bleeding. But yeah,
Okay.
but I still was able to walk, but I still feel it. I feel it, I feel it,
So
you
are
know.
you supposed to be driving with all those type of injuries?
Yeah, I was all right. I'm all right. I passed. I got a physical. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
hurts. I'm a little of age. I'm 51, so they do want to put a screw in it. So they do
Mm.
want to put a screw because it's slowly but surely pulling. Actually, still stretching
Mm.
certain centimeters. As I continue to, you know, I guess, move around like because I had a what the freak is that called? I don't even know what it's called, but I had that little that cane, that that thing, that walker. I had a walker. I was using a walker for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I got back in the truck. But I'm about to get out. I'm about to get back out. So I ended up so I drove for Midway a few times since 2019. So I ended up just coming back to Midway.
Oh,
Midway,
okay. So you company drive for Midway.
yeah, like that 1099 type of deal.
So
Yep.
now, so you can pay percentage over there. How is it over there Midway? You good? Like
I mean,
you happy over
it's
there?
not like it used to be. Like when I used to, before I got my own truck. I mean, I used to run, like run hard. I mean, it
Uh-huh.
used to be some miles, but right now, freight is just like you said. Freight is. Freight is rough, and I don't think we don't have a lot of contract. They have contract, but it's not. It's not a lot, and I think they do come off the spot market.
Mhm.
So I'm definitely not making what I used to when I
Mhm.
drove from years. Years, because when I left the food service industry and ended up just going with them. I was running like 4,000 miles a week, 3,500, 4,000 miles. So it was good at one point, but I was off and on,
Mhm.
and like I said, I just came back some months ago, and it's not where it used to be. It's not where it used to be. So, but I'm so over driving, as a matter of fact. So
Yeah, tell me about it. I said, but see,
yeah,
my mom wants to go somewhere for Christmas because I'm trying to be off for Christmas. And she want me to drive like to Denver or Vegas, and I'm like, no. If we do go somewhere, we taking a flight. That's work. That's work.
I don't
I'm
mind
ready to
driving.
do
I
that.
don't really like planes. I don't like planes too much, so I would drive. I'll drive. I catch a plane, but if it was a choice, I'd drive. No, I don't like
Nah,
planes too
not me.
much.
Not me, my love. Not me. Not me.
Yeah,
Still cursing. No, baby. If I don't have to, I don't. If I don't
right,
have to, I get started. And
right,
I
right.
take a plane in a damn minute, get on that Spirit airline at
You can.
booking.com and catch these little last minute little deals, baby, and that's a wrap. Okay?
Right, right, right,
Don't
right.
have time. Don't have time. Don't want to do that. When I be like, when we went to the grocery store for Thanksgiving, I did my shopping. I had my mama drive.
Right, right.
I did not want to get behind the wheel and turn the key. It just feels so dragging. You feel what I'm saying? It overspent my money. I said I want to send them $100. I spent like over $400 for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I drive
$400.
anywhere, so I drive
That's
back and forth to
yeah,
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I drive. I ain't got no problem with that.
yeah. Did you go home for the holidays?
No, actually, I didn't. No,
Why
I
you
actually
didn't?
stayed. I actually stayed home. Stay home, cooked.
You did stay home. Okay.
Yeah, I stayed home. Yeah, cause I
Did
was I
you?
was I was off the whole. Yeah, most of the time I cooked. I was home most of the truck. The truck needed a PM, but it needed some stuff done. So
Mm,
I was home the week before, and then the truck was finished. I took a load. What I think it was Tuesday. Let me see. I took a load Tuesday up to New York, to Pooh, New York, and then they got a load back. I got home Thanksgiving morning about five in the morning.
and you know how to
Stayed.
cook. What did you cook?
I cooked turkey. I cooked turkey. I cooked everything. Dressing. I cooked greens, but I don't. I had somebody taste test them because I don't eat greens. So I'll cook
They
them.
say,
I'll cook them, but I'll have somebody taste it. You know. So no, I don't. I don't eat greens. I made yams. I made it all.
so
Rolls,
wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you
cornbread. I
had
don't eat
somebody.
cornbread.
Yeah, you had somebody taste test the greens, but not the dressing.
No, no, no. Because I eat dressing, but I don't eat cornbread. That's weird, but that's because it's so seasoned. I use cornmeal mix to make the dressing,
Hmm.
but I put a little bit. I put like red peppers, green peppers, celery, onions. I put all of
Really?
that.
Let me
Put
find
all of
out.
that.
Let me find
Celery, cream of chicken. Season it with poultry, sage, and all that stuff, and then
out. Baby, let me find out. Let me
chicken,
find out you
chicken,
know how to cook.
chicken broth. Yeah, so
Let me
yeah,
find out. Let me find out, sir.
but yeah, I did that. And yeah, Thanksgiving was good.
Let me find out, sir. Well, at least you made it home. A lot of y'all didn't make it home on time.
You didn't?
I did, but
Oh,
I
you
know some of
did?
the drivers that didn't though. I made,
Oh,
but some of the
okay.
drivers that I know didn't make it. They stayed out and there was up the hill before you said the truck stop from Thanksgiving Day, that Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday, all the way till yesterday. You set your ass there, so you might well. It's gonna be the same thing for Christmas. If you don't know it or not, you're gonna be sitting up Christmas
Yeah,
Eve and Christmas
I
Day.
seen a lot. I seen quite a bit of trucks at the truck stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was no movement. There was no movement.
yeah,
Nothing was open.
yeah,
Nothing was open on those days. So you might well go home because this time your girl is not gonna be out here. This time you're gonna. I'm having my fat ass at home again for Christmas, sitting there spending money.
yeah. I'm gonna be home. I'm about to be home every day. I'm so done with this. Just over it.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm
I
over
know a
it.
lot of people are. Right. It's dragging. It's so dragging you away from home. You're losing out on precious moments and all other kind of stuff that you could be doing.
You you have your own truck.
No, I'm leasing here at Hirschbach. I'm leasing. I'm in a
How, how are they? I mean,
child. We are right, but it's just November and October was just it wasn't hitting in November, October. It wasn't hitting at all.
wow.
Yeah, not good. I didn't make no money both
Do
months.
they do they have a contract freight?
They do. They on contract with Smithfield and Walmart, but it's just the
Right,
appointment times. The appointment times are so kind of jacked up. You know what
right.
I mean? So it kind of messes with your time frame.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean? Like if you get there by Sunday, but they won't take the load until Tuesday at midnight. At Tuesday midnight that morning. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so you miss out on the whole Monday and Tuesday because that's
I
how
never
Walmart
did.
does.
I never did for reefer. I couldn't do reefer because I don't sleep good anyway. I'm not a hard sleeper, so I couldn't even do reefer.
Hmm. A
So
lot of y'all can't. A lot of y'all can't do reefer.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a hard sleeper, so
yeah.
that noise will just get on my nerves and keep me up. So I couldn't do that. But yeah, they say reefer. Sometimes you be sitting there a lot,
Mhm.
a long time.
Yeah.
You ever delivered a QCD in Charlotte?
I think so. I've been living in Charlotte to show several places.
QCD.
I've delivered
Uh,
in several
they
places in Charlotte.
they write they
Charlotte
write in
and
they write in Pineville, so I know you spent a lot of time there because they're real slow.
yeah, the Charlotte one, the ones that take their time when loading and offloading you. South Carolina get with it though. South Carolina get with it, but the North Carolina they be taking forever sometimes. Come on and get you together.
Oh yeah, so yeah, but I think this is gonna be my last go round. I ended up getting me a job, getting a job working in. Yeah, I got me a regular job. I'm supposed to start next week. I'm coming out of this trucking thing. I'm
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even want to drive no more. I don't even want to drive local.
Really? You don't want to you just let your CDL just sit?
Yeah, yes. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do any of that no more.
Okay.
Especially after my accident, I guess I'm just really, just tired of just being on my P's and Q's for everybody. I mean, even though I drive at night, there's not a lot going on, but
Mm.
at the end of the day, I'm just tired of going to state to state. I'm just over it. I'm tired of well, I don't stay at the truck stops too much, but just everything about just think everything about it now.
Hmm.
I'm just over it. So I'm just gonna hang it up. Yeah, I'm hanging it up.
You hanging up. What
I'm
about
hanging it
the
up.
port? What about the port then? You don't want to
I
do
don't
that?
I don't want to drive a truck. I just don't want to drive no more. Nothing. I want to get in my car and drive to work and come home. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you. I'm almost with you, but I ain't gonna give it up all the way around. I gave this thing too much of my time, you know.
Right,
It's
right.
been 5 years. I don't give it all the way up. I
I've
don't give
been
it all the
driving
way up.
what, 18, what? Yeah, I said 18 years. Yeah, so
That's
yeah, it's
why
good.
you never reach for your authority.
I did have my
Is
authority. That's what I said when I had my truck. I had my authority. I had a truck, trailer. I had it all.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I had it. But when I ended up having an accident, prices were too high. I mean, I had a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia.
Mm,
So I mean, I got a couple of dollars for it. I only owed about 60 grand on it. They valued it like 115.
mm,
So they paid it all, gave me the difference, and gave me the difference in my trailer.
mm-hmm.
But and then on top of that, my insurance. I think I was paying like 17 a year. My insurance would have probably went up quite a bit. So I just said I'll just jump on and drive for somebody. But and then on top of that, once you have an accident, you know how these trucking companies don't want to touch you.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have a rollover, I don't care how many years of experience you have. Once you have a rollover, they'll start the process with you. But as soon as they see the accident, and then on the record it's on my record like no fault, but still
Mm.
they still won't touch you. So
Yeah, even with your own authority. Well, praise God you got through
no,
it.
no. What I'm saying is I had my authority, but I didn't want to, like I said, insurance, and then I didn't really want to invest in a truck because at the time truck prices were high as well. So I wasn't going to pay all this money for a truck, even if it was a cash truck. I mean, they still were high. Trucks were high back then. So, so I just ran with the money and just chilled out.
Mm-hmm.
But even now, even right now with truck with prices going down, I don't even want to do it again. So I don't want to do it again.
You
But yeah,
don't?
I had my authority for a year and a half.
Mm,
So when I got my authority, I uh, I ran a lot of Uber.
mm,
I ran Coyote. I ran some Coyote. I ran some Sage Robinsons. I ran, I did pretty much click and go, but the way I used to run is I used to grab a lot of Uber Pepsi loads. And the reason why I grabbed those Pepsi loads because Pepsi, you didn't spend a lot of dock time at Pepsi's. So I used to go Ohio and back a lot. So I used to go up there, come right back to Charlotte, go up, come right back to Charlotte, and then I keep my behind home on the weekends. Wouldn't go down on the weekends. I did pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good because at the time rates were higher. Um, they were a lot better
mm.
at the time. So, but when I first
How,
got my
how was it running for Uber though? How was it running for Uber?
when I first got my truck, I didn't have a trailer, so I ran for Amazon at first.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, rates were a little high because that was like 2020. I had got my authority in October. So 2020, I ran for Uber for like 2 months, and then I ended up buying a trailer
Mm,
like that January. Then that January, I started just booking loads, and I still ran a little bit of Amazon here and there with my trailer, and sometimes I would drop my trailer and hook up to Amazon. But running for Uber, it was. I mean, I ran heavy. Being that I was at Midway, I ran a lot of heavy loads, so I was just used to running heavy. So I used to run heavy all the time. So, but running for Uber, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for me. You know, like I said, I did a lot of Pepsi loads, and the dock time was nothing. You were in and out. Sometimes, sometimes if I delivered at a Pepsi and I was had a pickup there, I would ask if I could pick up early. If they had the product, they would load me a day early. So I liked it. And when
Mm,
you deliver, I used to deliver. I used to drop off in the morning, pick up. The key to it is drop off and pick up the same day and
mm-hmm,
deliver the next day. So
mm-hmm.
that's how I used to do it. And like I said,
So
I used to run up
you're
the.
not a real fan of the long hauls, really.
Say it again.
You're not a real fan of the long hauls.
No, no, I didn't go. No, no, I didn't go because I stayed home. I stayed home a lot. No,
Mm,
I didn't never want to go to California. That 55 miles per hour and then dealing with. No, I never really wanted to go out west. I did, do a small stench of FedEx freight, and I used to go to Rialto. I think it's I think it's Rialto.
mm-hmm.
Somewhere out there, I used to go back and forth. But no, I wasn't really a fan of really going out west. I mean, I was so used to the Northeast and all that. I just rather had to deal with that. But what I liked is I was able to go where I wanted to go. So I didn't do no Jersey. I didn't do none of that. I just went to Ohio. I went to. I used to go up to my hometown, Pittsburgh. I used to deliver the Pepsi and McKees rocks. You know what I'm saying? Then at the same time, I would see my daughter. I got a my daughter. She's 20, 22, 23 now. But
Really?
that's what I. Yeah, yeah. So I would do that, and
Mm.
I would do that, and that was it.
So
It was
let
it
me ask you
was.
this. Let me ask you this. Did Amazon always pay you for moving a freight? Because I've heard several things by Amazon. I've had people come on here and say they've had problems with Amazon. So,
I never had a problem with Amazon. I never had a problem with it. No, I never had a problem with Amazon. I never had a problem with Uber. Um, no, I never had a problem with them. You know,
mm,
I don't know how they are now, but back then when I did it, I only pulled for them. I mean, most of my time pulling for them was when I first got my authority. So that was just like 2 months. Excuse me. And then when I got my trailer, it was just like here and there. It was like a hit or miss with Amazon.
mm-hmm,
But most of my stench when my authority was Uber. I did convoy here and there. Like I said, those are the click and goes, and then I would do C.H. Robinson here and there, and then I did I was running Coyote a little bit, kind of like a little often as well. So, but I,
mm,
I didn't have a bad experience with my authority. Just me freaking rolling
mm-hmm,
over my truck. I mean, but I didn't have a bad experience, you know. But for trucking for me, I was all the years I take the good with the bad. So
mm,
it was never like it was what it was. I mean, some things you have no control of, so there's no need to really have a pissy fit over it. You know what I mean?
mm.
For me, I'm just over it. I just don't want to. Right now, I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to. I just don't want to drive. It's really just I don't want to drive no more. So
You know what I think? I think you saying that to yourself. I think once you get out the truck and give it some months, I think you want to go back to it.
okay, All
I think
right,
you
I hear
are.
you.
I think you are. Once you've done something for so long, and
Nah.
you get adapted to it, and once you have that change, what you gonna see? You gonna see? You gonna be laying there in the bed next to your wife.
Well, the thing about over the road, I only been doing over the road for like since 2019. So I didn't do over the road through my driving career. I did food service.
Mm-hmm.
So food service was local. So I was up and down around,
Mm-hmm.
delivering to, restaurants. So my stench of over the road has only been 3 years. So yeah. So what I did was I was like, let me see if I can do this over the road stuff. So that's what I left the food service because as you get older, you get my knee was going out. So I was like, let me get off this food service and let me try this over the road. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because I had went with Midway. So the first week I didn't know how Midway ran because they had those glider kits. You know what I mean? I never knew how they worked the system. So
Mm-hmm.
I took my first load out and I'm thinking I'm dropping off and resting. Here they calling me. They was calling me. They ended up getting in touch with the truck stop people to knock on my truck. I'm like, I'm supposed to be asleep. No, you supposed to go drop off, pick up, you know, yada yada yada, and then take a nap. So I quit. I quit the first week, and
No.
then I quit the first week, and then I did. What did I do? I did. I was driving for this company that would fly you to another state, and you work that local stuff for some months. So I did that, and then I ended up doing the Loshawn, that Loshawn thing on that when he had trucks with UPS freight. Because I guess I thought it was a way to be like, man, that lease on stuff like you're doing. But he was leased on the UPS freight, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I thought it was. So I ended up leaving, going back to Midway, ran hard for Midway, and then I was like, man, if I can run hard for them, I might as well just get my own
Mm-hmm.
and run hard for myself. And I didn't even run hard. I didn't even have to run hard to, what I mean, to do pretty good. So I just got my own truck. I had some money, got my own truck, and
No, I'm trying to
and
get
had my
to.
and had my
Trying you was
authority.
there where I'm
So
trying to get to. You were where
yeah,
I was trying to get my own, get
I've been
my own.
listening.
That's
I've
way
been
to be.
listening to you for. I mean, I listen to you here and there, but you've been doing this. You've been doing this for a few years now. What happened to that one truck that you paid off or something like that? What happened to that?
You don't watch me. You don't watch me. You don't watch me. Oh my
I
god.
said I watch you. I said I watch you here and there. I made some comments on your
Okay.
on your on your channel before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Baby Blue gave me problems to death.
Yeah, you used to
And
always have it in the shop all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. So I ended up giving it back to him, but I owed them for maintenance, but they ended up selling it, and I got broke off a check from it. So it wasn't
Right,
a total 100% loss.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you missed that. You missed that. But now, I mean, I really want to get my own authority. I'm definitely don't want to do van freight any longer. That's for sure going into the new year. I don't want to do just regular van freight any longer. I really don't get my own authority. That's really the best way to be because when you getting dispatched, you know what I'm saying, or when you just leased on, or you're leasing the equipment from them, you're paying their truck
Yeah,
though. know what I mean? You helping them win more than you're winning, to be told at the end of the day. So the only people that's the way you can really win as a driver is with your own authority to me.
Well,
That's
for
the
me, I mean, I never even thought about leasing, but for me, it was more so just. It wasn't even about the money. It was just more. I mean, well, I would say the money didn't wasn't first and foremost. It was just a point of just having a little freedom. You know what I mean? To go to book wherever you wanted to go, take off when you wanted to take off. But at the same time, you still had to do a job. You know, because it still was a business. Blah blah blah. You know, but and you know the money will come. But that's what it was for me. It wasn't. You know, because I like most most of all my life, I always had something good making 70, 80. I mean, that was good for me, you know. So it was more so of that, just having that little control, because you know. And then at the same time, when you got your own company, you can't blame nobody but your own self, but yourself. You can't blame, you know, the trucking company, the shippers, you know, because all that's trucking, and I think a lot of people they get too tied up and put their feelings in this trucking stuff, and you know, trucking don't care about your feelings. So you need to just keep your feelings to yourself. Take the good with the bad. The things you can't control, you just can't control. You know, no matter what, and roll with the punches. You know, roll with the punches. You know, shippers are. You know, sometimes they keep you in the door hours at a time. Same with receivers. You can't control traffic. So that's how I learned. I learned that a long time ago. I learned that a long time ago. And then people always jumping from job to job.
yeah, I can't stand it.
All this trucking stuff is the same. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, it looks greener on the other side, but once you get there, it's gonna be something. If you put your feelings in it, it's gonna piss you off, and now you ready to jump to go to another company. I learned that a long time ago. So they are
I'm gonna
all
chime in right there. I mean, I don't like to do too much job hunting because you get behind your bills. You know what I'm saying? There's no
well. I
way that
mean,
you stand on top of nothing job hunting.
I mean, in
Because
a
every
sense, you
company
can.
is
In a
not gonna
sense, you
have something that you need.
well,
Every
if you
single
it,
company, because nothing gonna think about itself. Company's not gonna think about you. Couple think about itself before it but thinks about you. You know what I'm saying? You're another utility worker. That's what you are to them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they don't think that
yeah.
too much. And
See, people got to realize trucking companies they're only obligated just to pay you. You know, they ain't obligated to tell you you did a good job, and that's another thing that get people all worked up. Oh, they don't even appreciate me. So what? I mean, as long as you know, like I look at trucking like as long as I know I did a good job, that's all that. The only validation I ever needed was validation from myself, not from them. You know, and that's another problem with people, and that's you know they get into that and want to jump from job to job, and it's crazy. So you know, you just got to make the best of what you got. You know what I mean? Make the best of what you got, and because everywhere you go, you're gonna complain, you're gonna be mad, and then you're gonna jump. I tell people the best company is your own company, and the only person you can blame is yourself.
yeah.
If you mess that up, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you this, and I'm gonna let you go because I gotta lay my behind down.
Okay.
The one thing I like when I talk to people like y'all that have experienced having your own authority and you know what it feels like to be in full control.
Mhm.
Thing of it is that you know you have so many people behind the scenes that come to ladies like me and say you don't may not want to do it. It may be too stressful. Is this that, and the other? You ain't gonna make as much more money than me and all that kind of stuff. So I still have not let it deteriorate me from doing what I want to do because that's what I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just I never can make the money where I feel comfortable enough to pull the trigger. 'Cause once I jump out there and I get that on authority, no one else is helping me. You understand? This
Right.
is Hirschbach's truck. If I get too much around with Hirschbach, Hirschbach has the capital to replace this $100,000 truck. If I jump out and get my own $40,000, $50,000 dually or semi, I don't have an additional $40,000 to replace that vehicle. Do you understand? So it's been kind of like I want to do it, and then a little bit of fear factor, and then running the numbers, or it's not the right timing. Just it's been a mixture of things for me. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I'm gonna say this, and then you can go. A lot of people. I mean, I don't know if there's any right way or wrong. Right way to. I don't know, but I jumped out there, and it's not for everybody. I jumped out there. God, I ended up getting a 2019. It was 100 grand, 107 grand. So I jumped out there. I had a little bit, but I didn't have what a lot of people are suggesting. But the beauty of what happened with me, I didn't have no issues with. I had a full warranty, and I only had like what 165,000 miles when I got my truck. I had a
Mm-hmm.
full warranty. I didn't have no throughout my time, a year and a half. I didn't have no issues with my truck. My issue, the only thing I had to do was replace the tires. That's all I had to do. I didn't have no issues with it, and and I mean, I understand. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard having your own authority. It's just that you, like they say, you just got to know your numbers. You got to know what it costs you to run. You know what I mean? You got to know what it costs you to make a profit. If that's not hard, none of that stuff is hard. The freaking audit's not hard. As long as you stand on top of your bookkeeping, you good. I passed my audit. I didn't have anybody helping me. Nobody helping me. I mean, even though I was a click and go, that's eventually I probably would have. I mean, I called a couple brokers and negotiated some lows. I did take some lows here and there, but I was doing what worked for me. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't more so about the money. It was just me not, you know, me not having to say, can I be off for this? Can I take off for that? You know what I mean? That's what I was looking for first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
And don't I say don't look at it as don't if you get into it, don't be looking at the money aspect because it's a small profit margin when it comes to your authority and stuff unless you have low overhead, very low overhead, maybe a paid off truck and all that. You make that money back, and then you 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 can probably bank quite a bit. But the problem with people do is all they do is look at all the money I made. Well, my first year was 240 something thousand, and I came out with like a I came out with like maybe about 90, maybe about I would say about 90 to 100, as far as profit. But I don't want to say that I had it together because I didn't have all that in my account. Because at the same time, you making money, you spending money too. So you can't. That's one thing you can't do. That's one thing you can't do. But I'm just saying that's what it looked at. That's what it was on paper. But as far as in my account, it definitely wasn't that. But I did make money was in my account. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So So yeah, but like I said, don't look at it. Don't look at it as because everybody, oh, I want my own truck because they think they're gonna make all this whole bunch of money. Yeah, you gonna gross a whole bunch of money, but you definitely ain't gonna bring home a whole bunch of it. Be lucky to bring, shoot, you probably only gonna bring about a fourth of it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, statistically, the average owner operator is what 67,000, 60 to 70,000. So
Mm-hmm.
so. But yeah,
Yeah, we all kind of making like company drivers right about now since the pandemic. Unless you doing overhaul or a heavy haul or oversized or something.
I mean, there's company
Yeah,
drivers that make more than owner operators. So
yeah, so,
depending
yeah,
on what you on, tanker and all that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
for me, I don't want to do none. I don't want to do none of that no more. So
It sounds like you got your mind made up though. It sounds like you got it. You ain't gonna get changed, but I think you are though.
because when I started,
I want to come back and have this
because
conversation
my
by March.
because when I first started my company, it was supposed to be a brokerage. It was still current logistics. I was supposed to do brokering, and then I don't know. It just I think I just went with what I knew. You know what I'm saying? That comfort. It was just that comfort zone. As far as the truck issue, the truck thing. But nah. But I'm over it. I'm over this for real. So the next time I get on your live, I'm gonna be sitting at the house.
Yeah, we're gonna see by March, April of 2023. We're gonna see.
Nah, I'm done. If
We
anybody,
right
well,
around
my
the corner,
well,
let me
my
tell you
my
that.
tr- my my trucking buddies know when I'm done, I'm done. That's the people that are close to me. They know when I'm done, I'm done.
We gonna see. We gonna see, cause ain't no way it's 18 years in you just turn it up like that. You gonna see.
Okay,
You gonna see
but
Sam.
definitely get your beauty rest, cause I'm gonna get my beauty rest. I always say beauty rest when I get to PA, cause I
Yeah.
don't deliver till 9, so I'm gonna get there early and uh, and take me a nap. But it was
Yeah.
good. It was good chatting with you.
No problem. Thank you for coming on the live. I know it's late. I thought I was gonna sit here and be chatting with myself for
You
30 something
was
minutes
for a
and catch the
minute.
replay.
I was listening to you. I was like, let me jump in. Let me jump in and on
Yeah,
this.
y'all catch the replay on me sometime when I go live because I got no choice because times I stop. So y'all just catch the replay and whatever y'all do there. But
Yeah,
nah.
sorry it's dark, but I can't ride with the light on. So
Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on, babe. I appreciate you.
yeah, you be safe out there. All right.
Good night, love.
All right. Bye bye.